Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the HSL adjustment layer and how to use it to change colors. So we're going to use this picture first, and then I'm going to use this one. Oh, it hurts my eyes. So we just want to change the color of her jacket. So let's go to layer and new adjustment layer and HSL. Or you can just click on this little circle down here and click on HSL also. All right. Now, HSL is for hue, saturation, and luminosity. Over here, you can, if you check this box, it changes it to hue, saturation, and value. So I'll show you the difference in just a second. Let me just go over it really quick. The circle, the inside of the circle is the color that you're starting with, the original color. The outside is what it changes to. So like if her jackets would be here in the pinks. So if I just move this slider, you can see her jacket is now purple. So it's going to show you the pinks now turned purplish blue. So by default, it always starts with this circle selected. And that circle just lets you know it's going to change all the colors at once. If we want to change just one color, we can pick any one of these circles here. And then some little circles appear up here in our big ring. And just because you pick a certain one doesn't mean you have to adjust that color. This is just a starting point. Well, we're going to pick the pink because we're starting with pink. But then we're also going to click on the picker and click on the jacket. And then to see what it's done, you can either just start moving this stuff, which seems like it's done a pretty good job, or you can take all the saturation out. And that way it'll show you exactly what is selected. But we're going to just move this up, and you can see there's tiny little bits of pink. Oh, it did a pretty good job, but it got just a few little spots down there. Let's see if we can get rid of those. So by moving these little dots around, everything between here and here, this top one and this bottom one, everything in between is what is selected. So by moving them in and out or around, you can adjust. So let's try and adjust some of these. So yep, see, as we pull it down, that pink went away. We also got her legs though, and we don't want that. So let's go back up. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. It's hard to get everything exactly right. It really is. So we're gonna actually go back down a little. Oh, we're gonna go back up. We're gonna go up with this one too. There we go. Okay. Now if it does select too much, like it did here, we're gonna just erase that here in a minute. But it did get the whole jacket, which is what we wanted. So now we can change the color. We're going to stick with blue, I think. And now we can change the saturation with this one. To the left, it takes the color out. To the right, it adds color. And the luminosity is your black and white. If you go to the left, it takes light out, and so you're left with black. So you have a black jacket. And if you go all the way to the right, it adds light, and so you have kind of a white jacket. And if you go all the way to there and then take the saturation all the way down, yeah, you can get pretty close to exactly white. All right, so now the difference when we check this box. So let's check it. The hue is the same, the saturation is pretty much the same, but now the luminosity has changed to value. So the difference is, instead of taking all the light out and going to black and adding light and going to white, what's going to happen when we slide this is it's going to give us a darker shade of that color. So as we slide along, we can have a nice dark blue here. And if we slide this slider all the way to the right, now we're going to have a lighter tint of that color. So over here we have tints. Tints are the lighter shades of a color. Wait, I shouldn't say shade. Tints are the lighter colors of the color. And shades are the darker colors of a color. So everything to the left here is going to be a shade. Everything to the right is a tint. And that's the difference. So let's uncheck it and see. No, it didn't make too much. So if we move it all the way up to white, if we click this, it's going to go and back to the blue. It's just the light blue. And that's about all there is to this. You can change the opacity. I like to change the opacity sometimes, just a little, because it helps kind of blend it better and make it look more realistic. Also blend modes, or blend ranges, sorry. I'll show you blend modes in a second. Blend ranges are good. Let's hear the source layer. That's going to be the HSL adjustment layer. Everything from this dot is shadows, and this little dot over here is highlights. Everything in between, you know, this is mid gray here. So if we grab this one and pull it down, it's going to remove that adjustment from the shadows. See, pull it all the way down, you'll get that pink back. But if you pull it down just a little, it kind of helps it blend in and look more realistic, more natural. Because, you know, normally jackets aren't just one solid color of blue. There's going to be a lot of different values going on in there. So that is just, I like to use those. I love the blend ranges. They're awesome. So let me show you. Oh, now that we've got the jacket the way we want, we can come back down here. And it's really easy. If you want to remove something, you just get your brush tool, get black paint, and get a big brush, and just brush over the parts that should not be changed. See, her shoes, her were pink, and so it changed them. But we're going to put the pink back in her shoes. And we're going to take the adjustment off of her legs, because that's not right. We want her legs to look natural. So now it looks like she was wearing a blue jacket. All right, now on this one, it's so bright, it hurts my eyes. We are going to do something a little different. I'm going to show you one of the blend modes that I like to use sometimes. So we're going to click on the red here and use the picker. We're just going to kind of pick a red there. And yeah, I don't know, we're going to change the color too much, but we're going to come down here to blend mode, and I'm going to use multiply. And then we can slide these sliders around. So we can take out some of that color, or we can add color and then take out light. Or if we want, we can click on that and see if that makes it look better. We can add it for dark red, and we can add a lot of saturation for that dark red. Or we can come back up and have a really bright red again, which take out saturation. Whoops, there we go. I actually think it looked better this way. So that, let's just see. And you can play with the hue if you want to change it a little. Yeah. There we go. Let's make it a really dark red rose. We can add some light back into it. Yeah. Anyway, you can also click on the blend ranges here. I know it's called blend options up here and blend ranges down there. I don't know. And we'll see how it looks if we take it out of the highlights this time. Yeah, not too bad. Maybe take some out of the shadows. I like it in the shadows. But you get the idea. Just play around with it. Have fun with it and see what you can come up with. And don't forget to like the video. Leave any comments or questions below. And subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching.